last video for the day, I hope, because I've just got too many notes to get through, to refine, and a lot of recording to organize and collaborate with Book Rock to sort of data mine and bring out the best of. So last video for the day, hopefully. So navigating the psychoenergetic and however we want to frame these things. The issue is, we have to, I have to sit here and, express, intellectualize in order to verbalize something for people to listen to so that they can process it intellectually and understand what I'm saying and compare that to their own internal and direct experience of whatever psychoenergetic experience you have, or however you frame it, or experience it. So the thing about it is that one has to take responsibility over these things when one gets to a certain level of capability, I suppose, although it's not always something that you can control, at least not in the start. It's more about harmonizing and centering, grounding. It's very important, and sort of shielding in a way, but more it's actually just containing. I'm containing my own fields and such that I can condense and refine my energy. That naturally keeps me centered, keeps me grounded, and I suppose it can shield unwanted influence, but more importantly, it can keep me grounded here so that my mind or my energy, when I go to sleep and astral project or whatever, that I don't intentionally or unintentionally or accidentally or whatever mess something up in the astral realm or influence someone else in some way. Sometimes it just happens, even if we're not necessarily developing some sort of meditational skill, or we're not doing any particular mind-body discipline or energetic art form, or whatever, or yoga or whatever it is. Even though you're not intentionally doing it, sometimes things just happen because we are by nature we have this component to us anyway. It's natural, right? So sometimes it just happens. So the thing is, but because I am, the point of my practice and these live streams and things, which keep me sort of in check, and it allows other people to sort of keep me in check, and we can keep each other in check, and kind of assist each other in some way. or maybe spar with each other in some way, or whatever it is that helps us improve. You know, but at any rate, you know, I need to take responsibility over my, you know, try and take responsibility, you know, because, yeah, like someone mentioned to me recently, you know, just recommended, hey Lars, you know, get off the drugs. Because yeah, I played around with a few substances, and yeah, it enhanced my energy. Whoa, you know, feel it more internally. Wow, feel it more externally, and maybe, you know, it caused some non-local effect where, you know, we sang this song about mescaline, and it seems like it resonated throughout the ionosphere or throughout the ether or somehow, and it influenced people non-locally. And yeah, wow, you know, amazing. Okay, but we already knew that anyway. We all are aware of this type of thing. But yeah, I guess the point is that when given the power, you know, of this, why not use it for something good, right? Like, yeah, I would rather use my powers for good rather than messing around with drugs and, yeah, promoting substance use and just, yeah. Wouldn't it be better to refine this, you know, develop my own energy in a way that can improve my own health and make me really, really good and strong, and take me to the next level in terms of my health, and, you know, help rejuvenate me, and, you know, such that I can be better positioned to, you know, help others if I need to, you know, and have more clarity of mind. Yeah, and just develop the basic stuff, which is useful, you know, and you know, not deviate, right? So yeah, I had a weird experience. Well, not weird, but I had a dream space experience recently where yeah, it was like I was having a conversation in a dream space with some people who were, we usually talk every day, almost every day, on X. So yeah, if you guys recall that, if you guys have had any perception or memory of us having a conversation in a dream space, or maybe you perceived it as some other phenomena or change that you know, that occurred, or you got a sense of that we had this some sort of exchange. And I recall that did I say? Yeah, there was. It's funny. It's usually like with this particular dynamic, it was like, and the way it goes from that, and then there's a release of energy, and then it gets to a higher level, and then my one goes to a higher level, and then your folks's, or your people, your one goes to a higher level, but there's no entanglement. It's just that there is the initial thing of it is like, there is a slight anxiety, or like I had some suspicion, or maybe you had some suspicion, and then, but then when we talked it over, it's like, oh, okay, oh, it was fine, and then my one goes pooh, and then your one goes pooh, and then it's like, there's like a realignment of energy that happens within each respective system. Yeah, and then my one go, we all get to a higher level, basically, through that type of thing. So I kind of experienced, it seems like I experienced something like this in the dream space. So I'm curious if you guys experienced that. And I guess you guys probably know who I'm who I'm talking about. If you did have some sense of that happening in a dream space, not last night, but the night before. Yeah, it was like, what was the first thing? Yeah, the dialogue in that dream space, it was something like, yeah, it goes, we may not agree on everything, and yeah, no, it was like, yeah, it was because it starts off with a slight tension, right? And then somehow it's released, and then my energy system was able to relax, and there was a release of energy, and my one could realign, and then maybe your guys' one could realign. Yeah, I think it went something like, maybe someone was, you were hoping, from your point of view, the tension was that you were concerned that maybe I felt let down, that you weren't like liking or reposting my live streams, and obviously it's not for everyone, and like, I get it, like, I'm not doing these live streams to try to promote myself or things. It's in order so that I can navigate this practice more efficiently, right? And then me and navigating my practice more efficiently, and other people observing that, it creates this tension, and then it creates it when other people sort of engage with that somehow, or they don't even necessarily have to engage in an entangled way at all. No, it's just something else. Well, maybe it is a little bit, but it's not really there's no caveats, there's no entanglement. I don't think so. Yeah, so from your point of view, the tension was, maybe Lars is let down that I'm not reposting his videos or liking his videos, whereas, like, that's not the way this works in terms of an effective psychoenergetic practice, is that no, people do not, it has to be that, yeah, because it's, yeah, this is the thing, we all understand it anyway, this is, yeah, so but that was maybe I got a sense that was the kind of tension from your point of view, but from my point of view, maybe the tension was, oh damn, no, they don't have to feel, I don't want them to feel like they have to, like they have some obligation to give a like or repost. And then my one was a little bit tense, that one, and your guys' one was a little bit tense, but then we had that dialogue, and then they relaxed, and then my energy system was up, and then your guys' one was like, and then there was a realignment of energy as it went to a higher level. Yeah, I think that's what happened. So anyway, I'm just curious, yeah, if anyone experienced that. Yeah. Yeah, and as I say, yeah, I'm still navigating this process. So I'm hoping to learn how to do it in a responsible way, and in a non-entangled, non-problematic way. Yeah.